Number 10, Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur was born on December 27, 1822, in Dole, Jura, France, and he died on September 28, 1895, near Paris. The French chemist and biologist dedicated his life to chemistry and microbiology. Pasteur's inventions have saved tens of millions of people from infectious diseases. He was the first scientist to study the microbial fermentation in food elements. He developed cures for puerperal fever, anthrax, rabies, and other diseases. Pasteur also invented the process of pasteurization, where harmful bacteria are destroyed by heating milk and other beverages to a particular temperature and allowing them to cool. He developed this process after discovering that bacteria were responsible for souring alcohol. Number 9. Michael Faraday. Michael Faraday was born on the 22nd of September 1791 in Newington Butts, which is now part of the London Borough of Southwark. He died in 1867 at the age of 76. Faraday was one of the greatest scientists of his time, and still is. He was largely self-educated as he had to leave school in the 4th grade. Faraday discovered carbon and chlorine, and contributed to the fields of diamagnetism, electrolysis, electrochemistry, and electromagnetic induction. The British scientist's electromagnetic devices form the backbone of electric motor technology. He also published papers on the isolation of benzene, condensation of gases, and optical deceptions. Number 8. Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Edison was born in 1847 in Milan, Ohio. Edison died of complications of diabetes on October 18, 1931, in his home, Glenmont in Llewellyn Park in West Orange, New Jersey. Thomas Edison was not only one of the greatest scientists but also a successful businessman. He was the founder of engineering conglomerate General Electric, which employs more than 300,000 people today. The Wizard of the Menlo Park filed more than 1,000 patents throughout his career. He would often work more than 20 hours a day. His inventions include the electric light bulb, the phonograph, kinetoscope, and storage batteries. Number 7. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin was born on the 12th of February 1809. He died at Down House on the 19th of April 1882. The English naturalist and geologist came up with the theory of evolution amid skepticism and disbelief. Darwin collected evidence over more than 2 decades and published his findings in his book On the Origin of Species. He established that all species have originated from common ancestors and the pattern of evolution was based on the process of natural selection. Number 6. Nikola Tesla. He was born on the 10th of July 1856 and on the 7th of January 1943. At the age of 86, Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the Hotel New Yorker. This Serbian-born scientist discovered the rotating magnetic field and the alternating current, AC, electrical system. That is not where the discoveries of this genius end. He is credited with the development of modern electricity, the first hydroelectric plant in Niagara Falls, transistors, remote control, modern electric motor, and tons of other machines. Tesla did not expose most of his discoveries, which were later invented by other scientists. Tesla could recite a whole book just by reading it once, and he could fluently speak 8 languages. Number 5. Aristotle. Aristotle was born in 384 BC in Stagira, Chalcidice, and he died in 322 BC due to a disease of the digestive organs and died. Aristotle was the teacher to Alexander the Great. This Greek philosopher and scientist made significant contributions to physics, astronomy, geometry, botany, zoology, and chemistry. Only a fraction of his work is preserved today. Biologists are familiar with plant and animal species classification. More than 2,000 years ago, Aristotle would collect plant and animal specimens and classify them based on their characteristics. Number 4. Marie Curie. She was born in Warsaw, in Congress, Poland in the Russian Empire, on the 7th of November 1867 and died on the 4th of July 1934. Marie Curie is the world's first person to win 2 separate Nobel Prizes and the first woman to win a Nobel. She won her first Nobel in 1903 for discovering radioactivity and helping it apply in the field of X-ray, and got her second Nobel Prize in 1911 for the discovery of radium. She invented the world's first mobile X-ray machine that helped the injured soldiers on the battlefield. Unfortunately, she was killed by her own invention in 1934. Number 3. Galileo Galilei. He was born in Pisa, Italy, on the 15th of February, and he died in 1564 on the 8th of January 1642, aged 77. Galileo was trained as a doctor, but today he is described as the father of modern science. He built one of the world's first telescopes and turned it towards the sky. He found that the moon had a pitted, mountainous surface. He also proved that the Earth revolves around the Sun and not the other way around, as was believed at the time. His discoveries got him into trouble with the Catholic Church, which forced him to drop the theory that the Earth revolved around the Sun. Galilei also contributed to the science of motion. His work 2 new sciences formed the basis for the science of the strength of materials. Number 2. Sir Isaac Newton. Newton was born on January 4, 1643, in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England, and died in his sleep in London on the 20th of March 1727. He laid out the laws of mechanics and the principle of gravity, which proves how planets revolve around the Sun. He invented calculus to explain the theory of gravitation because no other principle could explain it. Newton also explained the 3 laws of motion and invented the composition of white light. Number 1. Albert Einstein. He was born in Germany in 1879 on March 14 and died on April 18, 1955 at Princeton, New Jersey. Einstein has a reputation for the greatest originality of thought. His theories of relativity enhance our understanding of the universe. His work on the unified field theory explains gravitation, subatomic phenomena, and electromagnetism. Einstein also made huge contributions to the development of quantum theory. E equals mc2 comes from Einstein's theory of relativity. He won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921 for the discovery of photoelectric effect, which forms the basis of the quantum theory.